What is going on, lads? It's your boy Cameron here and welcome back to another video on the channel. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. So, today we are doing a Timberwolves realistic rebuild. Hopefully it is going to be a nice rebuild for us. We are doing a Wolves realistic rebuild. We do have a solid team here, which I'm not going to change for this first season. I'm just going to simulate the rest of the season. It seems to be doing alright. So Wiggins has gone up overall. He's no longer like a 78 on a stupid deal. He's now an 84. It should be very nice to see. Hopefully he progresses a little bit more. Let's see what his potential is like. It's an A-, so hopefully he can progress. We might probably keep him around. And then we might also, Jeff Teague might also be moving as well. Covington, Okogie, Diang, Vonleh, Napier, Layman, and Culver. Culver I sent down in the G League. He has gone down overall since the start of 2K20. So I'm going to send him to the G League. Hopefully he progresses for us and does become a nice player for us. If not, we could probably use him in trade for D-Lo or something. But that's gonna be it. Actually, I might not trade for D-Lo, you know. Only reason that is because that could be its own rebuild in itself. So I could probably do, I think I've done a D-Lo Timberwolves rebuild, but I haven't done one on 2K20. So if you guys would like to see that, leave a comment down below and I'll see what I can do to get that done. Like do a D-Lo to the Wolves realistic or fantasy, whichever you guys would like to see. So just let me know down in the comments and I will try and get it done for you guys. So the rotation will be looking a bit like this. Teague, Wiggins, Covington, Vonleh, and Cat starting 5. We then have Okogie, Gorgie Dang, Napier, Layman, and Jordan. No, Jordan Bell's not getting any minutes there. So that's really the team there. We're going to keep it like that. We could play Okogie at the 2, play Covington at the 4, and Wiggs at the 3, but we could probably do that, you know. Actually, yeah, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that and bring Vonleh off the bench. That's what I'm going to do. Vonleh can get like 17 minutes off the bench, and then we can boost those guys up a little bit. Cat can be playing quite a lot. Covington can do that, Okogie, and we should, hopefully, that rotation works out for us. It's going to be a Cat and Wiggs. Scoring options, they can sort out the other proficiency. We're going with a 3-star with balanced. Power rankings, NBA.com have the Wolves at 14. 2K Sports have the Wolves at 23. And Eric have the Wolves at 14. So hopefully we can simulate and the rest of the season and it'll be good. But I'll see you guys with our final record. Alright, so this first season, if you guys don't know, I did just turn on a light because it is kind of dark outside, so I did just turn on a light. Sorry if the lighting's changed and stuff. But we did go 52 and 30 on this first season. Ja Morant, Rookie of the Year. Dennis Schroeder, 6th man. Kawhi, Defensive. Fred VanVleet, Most Improved. And Doc Rivers, Coach of the Year. I don't think I said that, but LeBron James was actually MVP, so there's that. So Luka Doncic made All-NBA First Team. Good on him. We didn't get Cat All-NBA First Team as well. Do we get any others All-NBA Second Team? No, probably not, because our next best player is Andrew Wiggins, but we should be okay. Any defense? No. Do we get any rookies? Culver, we sent down the G League, so that's probably a no. We do finish as a 4 seed in the West, which is very cool to see. Let's see how everyone did this season here, that player stats. Cat, 26.2 points, 13 and 3. Wiggs, 25.5, 5 and 3. 13, 1 and 6 for Teague. 10, 5 and 3 for Okogie. Covington did bits as well. Culver. Okay, so there's all that there. Team stats. Points per game. So offensively, the Timberwolves, we were 12th. Our defense was about 5th. And our differential was about 7th. So that's cool to see. I don't think I have to change anything here for these playoffs here. Actually, I might just bring down the minutes here for our bench. And then give Cat like 40. And do all that for our team. Hopefully that can boost it up. I'll give Teague a few more minutes as well, but hopefully that's all good there. Let's simulate round here against the young Denver Nuggets team. Hopefully we can move on to this second round. It would be very nice if we could do that in our first season, move on to the second round of the playoffs, and we sweep our way past the Nuggets. So that's cool to see there. We're taking on the Clippers. I don't expect us to beat the Clippers because they're the 1 seed, we're the 4 seed. I'm expecting us to lose in straight. I'm expecting us to get swept in the second round, and we do indeed get swept. Okay, so what do we need to improve on? I could probably trade Covington. I could probably trade Covington and Teague for like a better point guard, because I reckon if we get a better point guard, that would be good. Like Chris Paul, maybe bring him to the Timberwolves. I think maybe that could be a good fit. Bring Chris Paul to the Timberwolves, but the Clippers are the champs, and Kawhi get Finals MVP. So yeah, like I was saying, maybe we could bring in like a Chris Paul to our squad, see if that could work. We have the 24th pick, and that's the only pick we have. We only have our pick, the 24th pick. Let's go down to staff signings here, and let's see. We need a new head coach, who I could probably pick up, say, a Scott Brooks wouldn't be bad, but I'll bring Jacob Underwood onto the team. We need a trainer. Let's bring in Randy Martin, and we definitely need a new assistant GM, because I would like to get someone who can actually make trades, you know. I hope we do get all three of those guys, which is good. Let's go down to the draft. I might trade away the 24th pick, see if we could do anything. What could we give up for Chris Paul? I'd like to see what we could do for Chris Paul. Could we bring Chris Paul onto the squad? We could give up Wiggs and Covington. See, I don't want to give up Wiggs for Chris Paul. But that's the only way. 24 mil. We could give up Gorgie Dang, 4 mil. Could we go, like, give up Jake Layman? Would they do that? Sweet. Alright, so we just got Chris Paul. Jeez. Alright, so we got Chris Paul, aging veteran. Should be bringing nice presence to the locker room. Sure, he's making a bit of money, but it is nice to have him on the team. So now we've got kind of like a big three if Wiggs would like to progress for us. But yeah, that's nice to see that. We didn't even have to give up our pick, so that's cool. Let's him to use a pick here. Hopefully we can pick something alright up that we can send down to the G League, who will give us some minutes in the final season. And power forward, we could probably pick up like a Jalen Smith. Would probably be nice. Yeah. Perimeter, yep, sure. Not a perimeter. Big guy, play the 4. Should be good. We do need, because we are lacking now at the power forward position. Hopefully that's all good. And I'll also bring on like Killian Tilly here for our second round pick. So hopefully LaMelo went 1, Cole went 2, Isaiah Stewart, Anthony Edwards, and Theo Maledon. That was the top 5 picks. Rookie signings, I'm going to sign, I'll sign Jalen Smith. Team player options, Okogie and Bates Diop. We could use in trades. Jordan Bell, if you'd like to come back on the qualifying, he can. That's really all. Moratorium, do we have anyone here? Jeff Teague. If we don't really need Jeff Teague back, but it would be nice if we offer him a deal and we could trade him away for someone else, maybe. We don't need Trevon Graham. So Jeff Teague, we do get back. Noah Vonleh wouldn't be bad to bring back, or Shabazz Napier. So if we could bring back those two guys, it would be nice. So Shabazz, it would be nice if we could bring back Shabazz, and I'm trying to remember who the other guy was. Don't remember. I don't remember, but it's alright. So we need a backup point guard. Shooting guards were fine. Small forwards were fine. Power forward, we could probably pick up another power forward. And a center, I mean, we could maybe trade Naz Reid. I'm not sure what's his contract, and we could send him down to the G League. So we could probably keep Naz Reid, pick up a backup center. But first things first, we need a power forward. And Taj Gibson wouldn't be bad. Bertans wouldn't be bad either, because he can stretch the floor for us. He'll pair well with Cat. So sure, we'll do that. Try and bring in Bertans and Jeff Teague. That should be nice for us there. Hopefully we get them both. We do. And now we got a backup point guard now. I mean, we could probably trade Teague away as well if we really need to. A Wiggs, a Kogi. We got shooting guards. We could even move Wiggs down to the small forward. He goes up to an 86. And then we could play Culver off of the bench. And we also just need a backup shooting guard then. Power forward, we should be okay, because I'm alright with Jalen Smith coming off the bench. And we need a backup center. Shooting guard and center, that's what we need. Alan Crabb, Reggie Bullock. If Reggie would like to come on the minimum, sure, I'll take him. And a center, we could probably bring in like Epke Udo and say Karl O'Quinn, and maybe trade those two away for hopefully a good so good bench pieces, you know. So hopefully we can do this. So then we're going to go down here and trade Epke Udo and Kyle O'Quinn. Hopefully these two guys would like to get me a good backup center. Harry Giles would probably be a good fit, because we are a young team. So where's Harry Giles? Harry Giles in a second from Sacramento. Thank you. I'll take that very, very much. Thank you. And we go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have enough players. I'll see you down in training camps. I'll see you guys then. 3 training camps here, lads. Let's go down to untapped potential. I'm going to give it to Wiggs. I'd like to see if he could progress for us. Kogi, I'll give it to. And also, I'm thinking, where is he? Where's Culver? There he is. I also want to give it to Jarrett Culver. So that should hopefully help out our progression. Let's simulate this next season. Hopefully, we are okay. So Teague did regress a little bit. He's still a serviceable backup point guard, you know. Where's Teague? We got 4 years of him though, so I don't exactly want to do that. I'll give up our first as well. Hopefully that could get us something. So I'm looking for probably a backup point guard here. Noel and Gafford, their centers. Kendrick Nunn and Olynyk, not bad. Exum and Harris, Brunson and Tim Hardaway. That does give us a little bit of depth. Torian Prince and Musa, Monte Morris and Will Barton. That's not bad because Jeff Teague gives the Nuggets some type of depth, like experience depth off of the bench. Will Barton gives us a small forward that we could possibly use. I like this trade. I like this trade a lot. That makes kind of a little bit of sense. Hopefully you guys agree with me. I hope I just make that trade there. That seems to be a good trade for us. And now we've got a backup point guard. We got a shooting guard in. We could probably try and get a better backup shooting guard if possible. Who's our backup small forward? It's Culver. So yeah, we definitely don't need Barton. So if we traded Barton and say Reggie Bullock, hopefully we can pick up a shooting guard that is good to come off of the bench. Hopefully, anyway. Hopefully, Pat Bev, Noel, Jordan Clarkson. See, I like that. And the Cavs get 2 aging guys. I don't want that. It's the Cavs. Who's trying to compete? Hopefully someone's trying to compete. Avery Bradley and Bielitsa. That's not bad either. I like that. Let's see. Danny Green and Quinn Cook. Terrence Ross. I like that deal. I do like that Terrence Ross one. At the moment, that Terrence Ross one working. Jeremy Lamb. Okay. Josh Hart. Luke Kennard. Patty Mills. Bogdanovich. Oh. I can get Gallinari. That's just weird. I don't know how that could happen. If that was a fantasy style rebuild, I would have taken Gallinari. But I kind of like this trade here for Bogdanovich. We have to give up a first as well, but we also get Frank Kaminsky, which could be nice. Alright, I like this trade. I'm going to do it. Let's do that for Bogdanovich. Hopefully that all works out for us there, and then we've got enough people to come off of our bench. I'm going to send... Okay, wait, can we send him? Yes, we can. I'm going to send him down to the G League. Whoops, I keep going like that. And I'm going to also send... I'm going to send Naz Reid down there as well. So I just need to sign someone in free agency here real quick. And then I can send Naz Reid down there. Kenneth Reid, sure, I'll bring you onto the team. But I want to send Naz Reid down to the G League, because I think he's going to be nice for us. We've also got Jordan Bell, who we could possibly use in a deal. So like Jordan Bell and Kenneth Reid we don't need. Let's just see if we can get like a pick for him, hey? And indeed, yes we can. We can get a pick plus Reggie Bullock we get back. So sure, I will do that. Thank you, Phoenix. That's all that done. I'm going to sort out the rotation. I'll see you guys in a bit with our final rotation. Alright, so for this second season, our rotation is looking like Chris Paul, Josh Okogie, Andrew Wiggins, Davis Bertans, and Karl Anthony Towns. We then have Culver, Bogdanovich, Monte Morris, Harry Giles, and Jalen Smith coming off of our bench. We have Cat, Wiggs, and Chris Paul as our scoring options. We're going with a balanced system again. Power rankings, the Timberwolves are 5. 2K Sports have the Timberwolves at 25, and Eric have the Wolves at 5. So hopefully we can do something there. I'm going to simulate this second season. I'll see you guys with our record. Righto, so for this second season, we go 43-39. Karl Anthony Towns is the MVP. Zion, Rookie of the Year. Dinwiddie, 6th man. Kawhi, Defensive. MPJ, Most Improved. And Brent Brown, Coach of the Year. So we get Karl Anthony Towns, All-NBA First Team. We get All-NBA Second Team. Do we get any others? No, we don't. Timberwolves, we do not get any else there. Do we get it? We don't get any defensive. And do we get anyone in rookie teams? We do not. So we finish as... Oh my goodness, we didn't even make playoffs, but Cat won MVP. Wait, really? Yeah, that's right. Alright, so Cat won MVP, but we didn't even make playoffs. So that's... I guess that's something, right? Jeez. Alright, let's just see how player stats went. Cat 29.3, 15 and 4. Chris Paul 17.4, 3 and 9. 16.6, 4 and 3. 14.6, 10.8. So there you guys all go there. There's those stats. Team stats, points per game. So offensively, we were 14th. Our defense was about 15th, and our differential was 15th. So that's all that there. I'm going to simulate these playoffs. I'll see you guys with the champs. So the Sixers are the champions, with Joel Embiid getting finals MVP. I still can't believe that we didn't make the playoffs. But let's go down to the lottery. Hopefully we can get lucky and we don't have our first round pick, because we gave that to the Nuggets, who still stayed at 14. So we don't have a first round pick at all there, which is going to be a bit upsetting. So staff signing, we just need a trainer in Sean Navarro. Hopefully that's all good. That's all we need. Let's go down to the draft. Even though we do not have any bloody picks, we might have to trade for something here. Okay, so let's just go here. I might have to look for a trade. Not sure who for, though. If we could give up like Bogdan and Bertans, if we could get like a power forward, that would be very, very nice, you know. That would actually be a nice piece. Derek Favors, Bojan Bogdanovic. Trade one Bogdanovic for another. Green. DeMar DeRozan. Oh, I wish, man. I wish. I really, really, really wish. I could bring Covington and Gorgie Dang back, I guess. OKC, get a shooting guard. They get Bertans, and a second we get Covington, and I don't really see that happening. Jeremy Lamb and TJ Warren, Torian Prince, Bojan Bogdanovic, and Joe Ingles. I mean, they are both aging, and it wouldn't be the worst either. Like, Derek Favors and Terry Rozier, I guess, could do as well. Like, that one could work, but I don't want Terry Rozier. Although Terry would be an alright backup point guard. Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to move Derek Favors back to his power forward position, because I do know he goes back up at power forward. So hopefully that all works there. I'm going to skip over this draft. Let's just see rookie signings here. Do we have any? We did have a second round pick who we're not going to sign up. Chris Paul has accepted his player option, which I didn't doubt he wouldn't. Qualifying, Harry Giles III. If he'd like to come back, that would be very, very nice if he could come back for us. Moratorium. Let's see what we need. Do we have bird rights on anyone? We do have bird rights on Monte Morris, who I would like to re-sign, and Harry Giles, who I would also like to re-sign. So we get both those guys back, and that's really all we really need to do for this free agency. So once we've signed these blokes up, we're just going to check, make sure we don't need anything, and then we will go down to training camps. But for now, we're just going to keep going like this. Hopefully nothing comes up. Paul George is still here. I need to free up 97 million, so that's not happening. So we got we've even got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 even. So we do have enough players. We don't need Monte Morris now because we got Terry Rozier, but also I would like to just see what both these guys could get me if I package them together. Really, Tobias Harris. Jeez, Ricky Rubio and Goran Dragic, probably not the worst, probably not the best. Sorry, Tobias Harris, that's actually kind of a good deal. And I would do that if it was fantasy, but I'm not doing that. So it looks like I'm going to be keeping Rozier. So let's just see if Monte Morris can get us like a pick or something, just to free up some cap. Cheers, OKC. I'll do that. And yeah, that's really what we need to do. I'll see you guys at training camps. 3 training camps here, lads. Let's go down to untapped potential. And I am going to give it to Okogie again. I'm also going to give it to, I'm not sure here. I'm going to give it to Favors. And I'll also give it to this guy here. Hopefully that all works. I'm simulate to the end of this season. Hopefully we are all good. Let's just sign those guys up real quick. I think we should be okay. Let's just check the roster. We got enough. So we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we do have enough players. I'm going to sort out rotation for this final season. I'll see you guys when I have a rotation sorted. Okay, so the rotation is looking like Chris Paul, Okogie, Andrew Wiggins, Derek Favors, and Karl Anthony Towns starting 5. We then have Culver, Rozier, Noel, Harry Giles, and Jalen Smith coming off the bench. You know what I could do, actually, thinking about it? I could move Wiggs, play Wiggs there, and then play Culver there, and Okogie can come off of the bench. So that's actually what I'm going to do here. I am going to do that, and so Okogie can come off of the bench, and we should be okay with that now. So that's a better starting 5, and I'm all good with all of that. Proficiency, we're going with a balanced system. Power rankings, the Wolves are projected 6th seed according to NBA.com. 2K Sports have the Wolves at 27, and Eric have the Wolves at 6. So hopefully we can do that for this season. I'm going to simulate this final season. I'll see you guys with our final record. Righto, so we go 58 and 24 on this final season. Cat wins MVP again, but let's just hope we do actually make the playoffs. Bol, Rookie of the Year. Cade Cunningham, 6th man. Kawhi, Defensive. Tice, Most Improved. And Jacob Underwood, Coach of the Year. So do we get Cat All-NBA First Team? Do we get any other Timberwolves? We do not. Do we get any Defensive? We don't. Do we get any Rookies? We do not there. But we finish as a 1 seed in the West, which is nice to see. It's very nice to see. Player stats here. Let's see how everyone did. Cat 29, 14 and 4. Wiggs 17, 3 and 3. Chris Paul 16, 2 and 10. Culver 13, 3 and 1. But there you guys all go there. Those stats. If you guys would like to see, pause the video. But there we all go. Team stats here. Points per game, we were 6th. Our defense was 1st, and our differential was 2nd. So that's awesome to see. Do we have a 9-man or 10-man? We have a 10-man rotation. Which I'm going to bring down to a 9-man. Hopefully this doesn't go ahead and bite me in the bum here. But I would very much appreciate it if this would work for us. You know, I'd very much appreciate it if it would work. But let's just go here. Simulate round here against the Warriors. I swear, if we lose in the first round, I'm going to be so mad. Yeah. It's not going to be a fun time if we lose in the first round. And hopefully we don't, because we don't, and we do actually sweep the Warriors there. And we're taking on the 4th-seeded Grizzlies, who we're going to simulate round against. Hopefully we can do something here, please. Please, guys, please just pull a win. 2-2, please. Okay, we're up 3-2. This is Game 7, and we win Game 7, and we're taking on the 2-seeded Suns, who have Derek White, Devin Booker, MPJ, Jeremiah Robinson, Earl, DeAndre Ayton, Bol. Alright, they've got a pretty good team. So we're probably going to get beaten here, just because it's us, and we normally get beaten by any team here, basically, because 2K just hates my teams. And there we go. We get beaten in 7 games. Told you guys. So this is the roster that we put together. We had a Cat, Wiggs, Chris Paul, Culver, Favors, Okogie, Rozier, Noel, Giles, Reed. So we had a pretty good team. I must admit, I'm kind of salty that we didn't win the championship this final season. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments if we should have won that championship. I think we should have, because this team's pretty good. Also, let me know down in the comments if there's anything you'd like to see. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to smash the like button down below and subscribe to the channel if you are new. We're trying to hit 500 subs by the end of the year, so it would be absolutely phenomenal if you guys could help us out and just hit the subscribe button and help us hit our goal. But yeah, that's really it, guys. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.